Hey everyone, thank you for joining me today. Welcome to Soul Embers. I hope you're all well. Thank you for the love and support you bring to the channel. Guys, I really do appreciate it. So thank you yet again. And a massive shout out to those of you that have purchased personal readings, coaching sessions, packages, plans. I'm incredibly honored and humbled that you entrust your journeys in me. I'm inspired by your determination, your will, and your dedication to put something in place that will improve your life in the way that you want to see it improve. And, you know, I've got an extraordinary opportunity to meet people from all over the world. It's super exciting to be part of your journeys, and I'm just so very grateful. So thank you. I am booked out for December and January. You can still book a session through our website. The link's in the description box below. Just know that you will go on a waiting list for starting from February. All right, guys, let's jump into it. So today I'll be doing a love reading for Scorpio, and whether you have Scorpio in your chart or the person you're interested in does, stick around because there might be a message within this reading that really does hit home for you. So let's have a look and see what's going on with the Scorpio out there. What do you need to know when it comes to this connection, when it comes to your love life? What is the message for Scorpio? Not for you. Oh my gosh, what a way to start this reading. Scorpio, I feel like you already know that this particular connection is not for you. Now, to start off with, we have to be fair. And, you know, this card is all about cause and effect. For every action, there's a reaction. And, you know, I feel like it's been really difficult to come to the conclusion that this person that you are interested in may not be for you. I feel that it goes between, you know, being really, really positive, having amazing experiences, really feeling a connection, and then it goes to feeling a deep sense of loneliness, a deep sense of, you know, not being able to fulfill your life when it comes to love in a way that's truly needed. You see that this person has so much to offer in so many ways, but there is a key ingredient here that is missing. And no matter how much you try to focus on the positive aspects, no matter how many amazing experiences you might share with this person, this one thing, or maybe it's a couple of things, are essential, are the beating heart of, you know, what really motivates you to form intimate relationships. You know, it's a foundational thing for you. It's part of your core and part of your deep desire of what needs to be met. And so coming to this solution or this conclusion that this is not for you has been really difficult. And I feel that those of you that I'm connecting with today, that this reading resonates with, may have already made the decision. You may have already communicated it. Some of you are thinking about communicating it, but you still are incredibly worried about the loss that you're going to feel from the absence of having this person in your life. And you are still coming to terms with it and looking for confirmation to see if this is the right decision that you're making. So let's have a look and see. Let's dig a little bit deeper and get a few more answers for you, Scorpio. So let's have a look and see, what message do we have for Scorpio? What's the message that we have for Scorpio? Why is this person not for Scorpio? So guys, we've got here the epitome of emotional fulfillment. I mean, this in the traditional tarot deck is the Ten of Cups. This is when you are completely, unbelievably at peace with the person that you're with. This is where emotion, there is absolutely no boundaries when it comes to vulnerability. You feel completely safe to be yourself. You feel completely accepted just the way you are. And you know, even if you completely accept yourself, when there are blocks on the other person's side, they can often make you feel that you need to pull back your energy and drop your vibration to a degree that makes them feel comfortable, which essentially isn't allowing you to really be your true authentic self. But this card is about the ability to be able to do that. And it's about the comfort, the passion, it's about attraction, true deep emotional connection, and a very deep intimate sense of belonging. So that is everything in a nutshell when it comes to the Ten of Cups. It's emotional, your stability, your safety. This is it. This is where you exercise true gratitude about the love that you have in your life, because this is a love reading. But what I'm getting here is that you have made the decision, consciously made the decision, Scorpio, to hold this back. This card here is, you know, it's the Hangman. So this card is about voluntarily holding back for enlightenment to come to you so you can make the next move. And I feel that what you've done is you have kind of parked and tried to work with what you have, hoping that you're able to kind of be happy with what you've been given. And the truth is that this is coming to a climax where you cannot ignore anymore that no matter how many positive experiences you have with this person, it always feels like it's not enough. And it makes you feel terrible that it's not enough. And it makes them feel that no matter what they do is not enough. And it's just one of those things where it's a difficult decision. You know, this is a hard one to be in. But the message I have for you from Spirit is that there is a lot that you've learned from this time. You are definitely in a time of transition. And so if you're about to make a decision, it's because that's where you're being led to. If things are coming to a very uncomfortable state where you feel something's got to give and you've got to move in one direction or another, either accepting this for what it is or agreeing to, you know, move on, you feel that there's a sense of urgency to make that decision because you don't want to hold back anymore. And it comes with a heavy heart. Spirit wants you to know that, you know, the Hangman is also about time for rebirth, you know, welcoming a new life force and overcoming the, not overcoming, but accepting the reality of what you really want and honoring that, you know. And the minute you do that, I do have some positive news for you. You will be absolutely blown away by the amazing offers that will touch you deeply. You know, if you're afraid that it doesn't get any better than this, you know, immediately I can see that there is a chance for a new beginning. We've got here the Messenger of Water. So this is the Page of Cups. You know, so there is immediately a movement. The minute you make a decision, whichever way you decide to go, there is going to be movement. Wow. Now, there's two sides to this. Either you're going to make a decision and there's going to be a true heart-to-heart conversation that's going to really highlight to you that the decision you're intuitively led to make is the right one for you. And it's going to be it's going to be the sign that you've been looking for. This kind of discussion is something that's not been able to be had previously. I feel that you've been met with a lot of resistance when you try and have these discussions with this person, or maybe you respond to their perspective with defensiveness. But for the first time, I feel the two of you are really going to have this really beautiful discussion about it, and the decision's going to unfold very organically. It's going to go, it could go either way, you know, but the truth is that you were definitely life's about to change in a way that you cannot no longer hold it back. You can't keep it where it's at. It's time to really start to receive, and it's time for you to embrace the true essence of who you are by first accepting yourself for who you are and really honoring it by taking responsibility for who you are and making the decisions that need to be made. So, Scorpio, if this sounds like you, I'm sending you lots of and lots of positive vibes. I'm also, you know, guys, if this resonates, comment below. Not only does it help me, you know, tune into your energy for future readings, it helps other viewers as well. It really does help the channel too. So I'll be sending you lots and lots of positive vibes. Then there are those of you that have definitely decided and communicated that you're moving on, and you'll be surprised how quickly the floodgates open and you are going to start embracing yourself. You're going to have this sense of freedom. A weight's going to be lifted off your shoulders, even though there might be this element of, you know, with a heavy heart, that there is going to be this kind of bittersweet emotion. And the good thing about it is that you'll know that you're on the right track. All right, guys, so let's have a look and see what Spirit's message, what message does Spirit have for you when it comes to this situation. Okay, surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. Scorpio, I feel that you've really tried to figure out ways to understand why things are the way they are. You know, if you have to think as much as you do, if you have to overthink this, if you have to constantly work really, really hard to be accepted, and have your needs met the way you need to have them met, either you're not listening to what the other person is trying to communicate to you about where they stand, or it's just not going in the direction it needs to go in. So I feel that this has really caused you to spend a lot of time in your feelings. It's caused you to spend a lot of time withdrawing from others in your life. Spirit wants you to park this. Simple as that, you know, accept it for what it is right now. You can go back to overthinking this again in a couple of weeks or in a couple of months. Like, you have all the time in the world. But right now, what's going to give you the satisfaction, the answers, the confidence, the conviction that the decisions you're making are in your best interest is by parking it and spending time with those that allow you to really be yourself, that allow you to be your playful self, to express yourself in any way that you feel without being judged, without being micro-analyzed, you know, without being pulled up and pulled down. Okay, so get out there, connect with your people, connect with your tribe, and surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking this. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. All right, guys, I hope you found that helpful. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you for your next lot of readings. Bye.